Hey up, how do? Happy Sunday. Now, welcome to the first episode of Weekly Roundup. Every Sunday I'm going to go through and read a few stories, go through it, my opinions on such. But before I get started, a beautiful lady right here, Barbara Windsor, my first crush, has passed away. Star Carry On, EastEnders, all of that. Died peacefully in her home, apparently, of Alzheimer's, and will be missed. She was the first woman I can remember watching and going, I like her, when I was younger. I know it was Carry On Spying was the film, and I thought she was a great actress until I saw her in EastEnders. Get out of my pub! Anyway, so I do have in the description below a PayPal link if you'd like to tip me, and my Twitter handle, Instagram handle, and my Parler handle is down there as well. Now, there's a story in here that my friend Nigel, hey up Nige, hope you're doing good matey, he sent me, and I haven't had a chance to cover it, but I'll cover it now. So, update on the Millwall v QPR. After the absolute and total embarrassment of the teams and the ref being booed for taking a knee, lo and behold, the owners must have genuinely thought, we've made a bit of a mistake here. So what they've done is they've had a good long chat, and instead of kneeling, they decided to stand arm in arm, linked, holding a banner together. QPR knee, because they're just a bunch of idiots. And the banner said this: inequality, united for change. Great idea, as the fans didn't boo. They weren't booing black people. What they were doing was booing the leftist, Marxist, communist political movement that has and is currently trying to destroy the West, as it has done to multiple places it's been tried. No matter where you put this in, it never works. So Millwall, well done. At least you're doing something. Because, like I say, Millwall fans weren't booing the fact that the players were supporting black people. What they were doing was booing the political movement behind it. Nothing to do with Black Lives anymore. Otherwise, they will be more worried about black on black violence, which is raising, it's going up like exponentially, especially in London, places like that. Right. So, this is the one Nigel sent me, Sky News. Now, this story made me laugh my head off. Beth Rigby and Kay Burley have been reprimanded from Sky for breaching the COVID rules. Personally, I don't care, me. And, excuse me, I do apologise. I have to pause that then because my gaffer has just rung me. Anyway, I need to go and unload my van. So, I'm not bothered about this COVID crap, but what I'm calling out is the blatant hypocrisy. I'm not bothered that these people have done this. What I'm bothered about is the fact that it is one rule for them, one for us, and the only reason they've apologised is because they have been caught. If it wasn't for being caught, they wouldn't have done anything, as far as I'm concerned. So, Kay received 6 months off with full pay. Outstanding. Outstanding, that is. And Beth Rigby got 3 months of full pay, and that to me baffles my head. It baffles my head. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, these women have been decrying and screaming on Sky for months about people, COVID idiots, breaching this, breaching that, doing this, that and the other, and these two bitches have just done it along with multiple others from Sky. And the best one, Piers Morgan, has just been caught breaching COVID rules, right? He is the king of COVID Karens. Hashtag king of COVID Karens. Please tweet that at Piers. The king of COVID Karens. He has been done non-stop bitching, moaning, arguing, screaming, shouting, not letting a person get in any conversation at all because he's afraid. Even his son came out and said the numbers aren't matching up, and Piers decried that as well. It is a piss take. So he was caught out wearing no mask out and about, and he jumped in a taxi, and he was in the taxi with his missus, and then no mask on. Like I say, yet again, I'm not bothered. Don't wear a mask. I don't give a chuff. Right? Don't bother me. It is the hypocrisy of what he has been doing, saying and calling people for the last, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, whatever how long it is. He was screaming and shouting about people breaching rules. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do other. Hypocrisy. Thy name is Piers Morgan. Christ. I don't agree with the guy on everything, but I don't agree with everybody 100% on everything. So, but Christ, what's happened to him? Has he had a bloody brain transplant or something where he just starts thinking as a feminist left-wing type? Right, so Trump 2020. The 20 states joined Texas in a lawsuit in the US to contest and stop certification of former Vice President Biden. The lawsuit went through the usual stages of being lowered down the table, local justices, and we were waiting for the SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, to come back with a decision to see if they are going to hear the case. But for 4 years straight, all we have heard is Russia, 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 Russia. Not one sniff of evidence. Nothing came out about it. It was all fake. And yet China has come out and stated that Hunter Biden has been given a lot of money and they have access to quite high up people in America. So all that's come out and it's been come straight from the horse's mouth, but I don't see what getting done about it. But anyway, as far as I've heard, and I don't know what can happen now, I am genuinely dumbfounded and shocked. The Supreme Court has rejected the current legalities and I have no idea what will happen. They've rejected the case. Apparently Texas does not have the legal standing to bring it forward, but if they don't, when there are breaches of election rules and changes made at last minute, even though the legislators haven't signed it off, but it's been allowed to happen, come on man, you cannot look at that and think, oh yeah, everything's copacetic here, it's all perfectly fine. There's got to be something wrong with it. But the media biases continue. I guarantee if Trump had won, they wouldn't have, if the Supreme Court had said, yes, we'll hear your case, they would have bitched and moaned or just tried completely ignoring it. But there you go. I've no idea what will happen now, but I will keep you all informed. My little Yorkshire puddings, do not worry. As for Brexit, I personally feel that Boris Johnson is going to screw us over and use the lockdown as an excuse to, when the protesting starts, to batter, etc. So it's been building up. That's why the police in London have been so heavy-handed. I think what they've been doing is building it up, testing the waters, and then the minute he screws us over on Brexit and sells us out and leaves us as a vassal state, and people protest, that's when the police are going to come in all guns blazing. But the problem you've got there is the police have pushed the button too far. They have pushed and pushed and pushed. You watch when the working class snap. It won't be pretty, and I hope it doesn't happen, and I hope the police decide to put their riot shields down and stand with the people. You work with and for the people. You do not work solely for a small selection of people. Millionaires, billionaires, politicians, all this. You are not their cronies. You are not there to do their job like, we need to terrorise people. Just, Mr. Police Officer, go over there and do what you can to terrorise that person. It's just stupid. And yeah, so hopefully we are close to no deal as far as I have heard, and it may be today or tomorrow that the basically the line's drawn under it, but I can see it getting extended again. Hopefully he does stand his ground. He says, no, you took the piss, we've tried to be in good faith, you haven't been in good faith, over and done with, that's it, Bob's your uncle, off you go, motherfucker. And that'll be the end. Hopefully. No deal all the way. Yeah. And I don't mind the Conservatives, but I am sick of the lies and the constant bullshit and the constant constant bowing and kowtowing to the left. They are in the minority. Why? Why do you pander to the minority of people knowing full well the majority are getting fucked off with you? Anyway, that is my weekly roundup, and I'll try and get some, theme music or whatever. I want to try to start doing this every week, just round up little bits that I've missed. So anyway, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below, please. And much love to everybody watching and to my Yorkshire Puddings. Have a great rest of your day. And Nige, I'll speak to you soon, bro.